Believing what you believe in, challenging your beliefs, because there are too many chiefs, too many ideologies and philosophies, too many religions and denominations, sects and divisions based on too many books that underwent too many revisions. Everything you believe in is a lie, especially the lie you believe in. You have been deceived. All the information you have received, everything you have believed is faulty. Society left me salty, but I am the salt of the earth. The purpose of my birth is to question life's worth. I stand in resistance of the definitions which supposedly define my existence, but not on my terms or for my benefit.
When I'm speaking to people in my own age group, especially black people is, my primary audience who I'm dealing with, the main people that I'm concerned with. And when I speak messages to them, it's trying to uplift or facilitate thought.
Give me reason that I should pause, or tell me your just cause, or do you do it just cause you thought you was so slick that I wouldn't peep it, but I don't get that type of buzz. I see you as you stare at my hair, wondering what I put in there, but I don't care. You are the son and daughter, failing to realize the only thing you need to grow your own crop is water. So
he reminds me of a modern day Jamarhl Crawford. He was a trailblazer, and that's what I see Jamarhl Crawford as. He's a trailblazer. He hits you hard with his truth, and then he keeps right on stepping.
I've had the opportunity to meet with people that, until I became of at least teenage years, were legends to me. The Last Poets. Oh, I couldn't even get a Last Poets tape. Then when I finally got one when I was about 15 or so, my mind exploded. I had never heard nothing like that. This is madness. I lost my mind. My cousin Aaron, who gave me the autobiography of Malcolm X to read when I was 11, he was the one who gave me Dutchman and the Slave. And when I met Amiri Baraka, I got him to sign it, tattered and torn, yellow with no cover. But these are the types of things that, traditionally have been passed on, and my poetry has really blessed me with the opportunity to kind of close the circle. My writing definitely comes in times of when I'm overwhelmed by emotion, whatever that emotion is, sadness, joy, whatever, when I'm just like, oh, I gotta write this down, and it just comes. And a lot of times, there's certain things that I've written that I've gone back and I don't believe that I wrote it. It feels like I just channel these things out or something, and it's like, I don't know, it just comes out, the pen just starts to move. And other than my little guidance with maybe an idea of a topic that I have or anything like that, but most of my best writing just hits me like, like a boat. And I just start writing, and before I know it, 4 pages is down, and I'm reading back what I wrote, so I know it. My grandmother, to this day, has been the source of unconditional love for me at all times. So that there were times when, everybody had turned their back on me, and everybody had written Jamarhl off and was sure Jamarhl was crazy, but Grandma was always in the corner. And, when I came out with the book, and, was in the first stages of putting it together, talking about stapling pieces of paper together, Grandma definitely was always like, oh, this is a bestseller, and we still striving, Grandma. But, for now, she has definitely been like the Rock of Gibraltar for me, raising me up, gave me a lot of my morals, and basically, trained me up to be a man, which is a hard job for a woman to do. Hard job for a man to do.
He would always be acting, putting on my rain hat that looked like a Mexican hat. In fact, he was around a whole lot of people who were in show business. And so he went to Alma Lewis School. He got a lot out of that. And so he's just been involved with all that. And I'm happy to see him on his way.
Tears run like raging rivers, and I am trapped in the rapids. Where the currents threaten to pull me under, this is where my sorrow drowned. And its lifeless shell floated out into the infinite ocean. I want to swim in your mind, dolphin-like.
Definitely, the love factor has definitely been a motivator. A lot of times, poetry is easier for me to deal with than actual words. So the poetry aspect allows me to bring all these emotions and kind of crystallize them and bring it down to a level where it's in a form where it's more easily digested.
Testimony to the perils of living.
I can look through my poems and see certain aspects of all the women, that I might have had the pleasure of meeting. Not all of whom, of course, I was linked to romantically or whatever like that, but just women, sisters that I've met throughout, the course of my existence who've touched me in one way or the other. From my grandmother to my mother to my daughter to, you know, on and on and on to the woman who I love now. You know, so it's like the way that our love travels is very circular. It's definitely not a linear thing. So it all comes around from the love that I was shown to the love that I will show.
Commitment is as solid earth, dependable and unbendable, never totally comprehensible. Love is like the elements, creating the environments in which I exist. These elements of love sustain life, and systems have been built in accordance with their whims. Elemental, mental, fundamental. This love is. Peace.